All right. Big up, guys. Welcome along to my channel. Welcome to everybody. Yeah. I hope you're keeping well, guys. I hope you had a good start to the week so far. And yeah, I just want to start by thanking everybody for your continued support on my channel. It's been 5 years of running at this point, guys. 5.5 years. It's been a journey. I'm not going to lie. A successful one, an enjoyable one. But like I said, I just want to start by thanking everybody for your continued support on my channel. Your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it, guys. That comes from the heart. Thank you for your continued support. It means a lot to me personally. Without further ado, guys, let's get back into it. That man, Aaron Ramsdale, his future at the club, it looks to have been decided for him, guys. He has been out of favour at the club since Arsenal signed David Raya, Mikel Arteta's first choice. Raya came straight in at number one, usurped Ramsdale. Ramsdale was our reserve goalkeeper. And since then, that has really had an effect on him. He took it positively at first, supporting the team, giving the thumbs up, this, that, and the other in front of the media, all this and all that. But yeah, obviously, no one is going to take the kind of treatment well. You know what I mean? Least of all, a young goalkeeper. So I think he's on his way out, to be honest. I don't think there's any more to be said about that. Wolverhampton Wanderers are set to have come in for the player. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the Aaron Ramsdale situation. Then I'm going to talk about our upcoming Champions League game. Of course, we're hosting Lens at the Emirates tomorrow. And then I'm going to talk about the Premier League and all football news in general. But yeah, Aaron Ramsdale, first of all. Ramsdale exit now inevitable as Arteta treatment takes its toll. The goalkeeper was awarded with a new contract in May, but has since been cast aside by his manager. Wow. Arteta's quite a tough guy when it comes to these things. He's quite direct. He doesn't mince his words. You know what I mean? Ramsdale knows now exactly where he stands. Let's have it right, yeah. Ramsdale knows now where he stands in the pecking order at the club, and that is nowhere. You know what I mean? Straight up. Mikel Arteta has made his mind up. David Raya is our first choice, our number one goalkeeper, and that's the way it's going to stand. That's the way it's going to remain for I don't know how long. The only option for Ramsdale is to leave the club, to be honest. That is the only option for him at the moment, just to leave the club. And let that be the end of it. You know what I mean? He doesn't have any other option anyway. He doesn't have any other option. I see two people tuning in. Welcome along to my stream, guys. Aaron Ramsdale looks to be nearing the exit door, guys, at Arsenal. Different clubs coming in for him. We just got to make sure that we hold out for the right amount of money. Like I was talking to Gunnar Scott Kirk yesterday, all the way over in New Zealand, guys, and he said that yeah, we have to hold out for at least 40 million for Ramsdale. Otherwise, what is the point? You know what I mean? Because we're going to need a replacement goalkeeper to back up David Raya, someone that Arteta rates. I mean, the strange thing about it for me though is that he actually he gave him they gave him a new contract in May, and now he's not good enough anymore. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? They gave him that new contract in May, and now he's not good enough anymore. That's what I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? That's how I see things, I don't know. It is what it is. Scott Kirk in the house. All right, Scott, what's going on, man? I was just talking about you. The whole Aaron Ramsdale situation, Scott, is a bit baffling, man. I mean, it was only last May he was given a new contract. He was given a new contract last May, Scott. And now he's on his way out the door, is it? They don't want them anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Seriously. Longer contract, more value. Yeah, maybe so, yeah. But it's not fair to mess around with him like that as well, man. He's a young player. You know what I mean? I don't know. Arteta's a bit. He's very belligerent when it comes to these things. He's very direct when it comes to these things. I mean, when you think back all the years ago, guys, we let Emiliano Martinez go. What was the point of that? Because look at the goalkeeper that he has transformed into. Now, I'm not saying that Ramsdale can do the same thing, but look at the goalkeeper that Martinez has become. Why didn't we hold on to him? Like, save ourselves all this trouble in the long run and have a world-class goalkeeper. And Martinez is world-class, in my opinion. A world-class goalkeeper at the club. You know what I mean? Raya is good, yeah. Raya is good, and he's confident. He's good at playing the ball out from the back. You know what I mean? But, yeah, Arteta is like Spanish people in general, man. I don't want to piss people off, but Spanish people in general are cutthroat. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. I mean, the way he's been treated, I don't know, babe. I just think it's a bit unfair anyway. My own said personally, it's unfair on Ramsdale. Like, he has been treated unfairly. Yeah? He has been treated unfairly. I know you got to suck it up. I know that's football. I get it. But he has been treated unfairly, in my opinion. That's how I see things anyway. I think he's been treated quite unfairly. You know what I mean? That's how I see things anyway. Don't think he's been fair to him. Yeah, he's brutal, man. He's brutal. The way he's treated him, like, I mean, the way he just kind of replaced him. Just like that. There was no, it's like when a girl breaks up with you. There was no thoughts or, you know what I mean? And he's a young player, Scott. He is a young guy. I mean, honestly, I actually feel a bit for Ramsdale. I know the same thing happened to Burnt Leno, but that wasn't as cutthroat, in my opinion. I don't know, but Arteta is like brutal when it comes to these things. Did you hear what Tony Adams said? I didn't, man. Enlighten me. Let me know what Big Tone said. He said if we had Emery last season, he would have more than likely got us over the line. Wow. Have a bit of that, Arteta. Oh, would you like a bit of that, Mikel? Jesus. Only he would have the balls to say something like that, you know what I mean? Being an Arsenal legend, like, you know what I mean? He's an untouchable, guys. He's an untouchable. Yeah, he's like the Pope. Yeah, he's got papal infallibility, man. Whatever he says is right. That's Tony Adams. Tony Adams is at that level at Arsenal, guys, and he will forever be. And he will never have to look down. You know what I mean? That is funny, though. But I actually think there's a bit of truth in that. And yeah, how'd you like that, Mikel? How's that for you? Seeing as we're on truth talking about Ramsdale, maybe Mikel has to take a bit as well. You know what? It explains a lot about him, though, Scott. He's quite ruthless as a person. Yeah, like you say, brutal. Yeah? He's quite ruthless, is the way he's been described in a lot of the media reports. You know what? That's the only thing that could make sense. That's the only thing that would make sense with the actual way he runs the club, because everything we've been through under him, and he still maintains his grip on the manager's job and still is looking forward. Only a person that is completely ruthless would have the nerve and the bottle to remain in the job, you know. So he obviously has that kind of ruthlessness to him. Geez, Tony Adams, bye. I guess Mr. Arsenal is not getting no more Arsenal Day visits from Arteta. Yeah, maybe not. But it's the truth, actually. And at least he spoke his mind. I think there is a bit of truth in that, though, because Emery now is really showing his worth and what he can do. Fantastic manager. I mean, they're winning game after game after game after game. They're racking up the wins. You know what I mean? A fantastic manager. That's all I can say about that. Brilliant coach. And they deserve he deserves all the accolades. They deserve all the credit that they're getting for their incredible performances. How are you anyway, Scott, man? I hope you're keeping well, and I hope you've had a good start to the week. And yeah, you should be going to bed soon, I'd say, right? But how is the actual music studio project going? And I hope you're enjoying your time off, and you're making the most of it, man. You know what I mean? Take this time off for you and enjoy it, man. It's good you got a strong woman with you, though, you know what I mean? Because everyone needs that. Every man needs that. A strong woman by your side. You know what I mean? A partner. You know what I mean? Straight up. Yeah, I think there is sense in that too. Yeah, there is sense. Look at Emery now. Look at him, though. I mean, Tony Adams is a grown man, yeah. He's been around the block. You know what I mean? He knows what time it is. He knows how life can be. He's telling it as it is. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. He's telling it as it is. Straight up. You know what I mean? At least he's honest. Seriously. At least he's honest. You know what I mean? There's honesty there. He's given his opinion. A lot of other Arsenal players, former players, they're bottle jobs. You know what I mean? Emery's experience as manager would have got us over the line, no doubt. Definitely. I mean, we had enough games, Scott. Like, people always talk about the game away to Man City or the game away to Liverpool at Anfield. But, Scott, what about the game at home to Brighton where they beat us 3-0 last season, when we were going for the title? What about the game against Southampton where we drew 3-3? It wasn't all about City and Liverpool. We had a lot of other games. What about the game away at West Ham? The Southampton game at home. The Brighton game at home. We were lucky to beat Bournemouth thanks to that late goal from Reece Nelson. These kind of games, that's where the league was lost. It wasn't a trip to Anfield. It wasn't a trip to Manchester City. Our home form. Brighton beat us 3-0. We were going for the league. Southampton were 2-0 up against us, and we managed to salvage a 3-3 draw. When Brentford came, they were all over us. We managed to get a draw to that one. So I don't know, man. Going good, mate. Thanks. Just finishing a doco on John DeLorean. I'm just finishing the one on Robbie Williams. I watched the third part of it last night. I'm into the fourth part. I think I'll watch the fourth part, the final part tonight, yeah. But it's eye-opening, yeah. It's eye-opening documentary about Williams. But John DeLorean, I actually don't know who that is. I don't mean to sound ignorant, yeah. I actually don't know who that guy is. Enlighten me. Teach me, sensei. I am the grasshopper. You are the sensei. I will take the pebble from your hand. I am the grasshopper, man. But who is that? I actually don't know who that is. I don't want to sound ignorant, yeah, but I actually don't know who that man is. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'll talk about Aaron Ramsdale here. Yeah, his performance against Brentford, what do you expect? He hasn't played since September. He hasn't played since September the 3rd. It's almost 3 months since he played. And he's been shown that he's not the number one choice. So, look, a lot of players don't rate, a lot of people don't rate Ramsdale. Like Manny doesn't rate him at all, which I understand. I understand that they're not rating him. I get it. I understand why. But yeah, Arteta is very ruthless. Yeah, like Ramsdale got a new contract only in May, guys. And last time out away to Brentford, okay, Kai Havertz scored the winner, and Arteta was all over them like a rash. You know what I mean? Bigging him up to the fans. He didn't say much about Ramsdale. You know what I mean? In fairness to Ramsdale, he regained his composure in the second half and he improved. Then pressed about Ramsdale's nerves being understandable given the taunt from Brentford fans, Arteta replied, I think the team was exceptional today. Those taunts from home supporters include chants about Ramsdale being England's number 4. Losing his England place must be a fear for Ramsdale, given Jordan Pickford, Nick Pope and Sam Johnson are all first choice at their clubs and playing regularly. Exactly. For his international career, he's got to move on anyway. I mean, Arteta has shown him where he stands. The DeLorean car was the one of Back to the Future. Okay. Yeah, the DeLorean. Yeah. DeLorean. Yeah, I had a picture taken with that one in Universal Studios Orlando. I went to Universal Studios Orlando and I was at one of the sets of Back to the Future. And they had like, the cafe, the diner. They had that recreated. They had recreated the diner. They had the car outside that was actually used in the filming. So yeah, I was there, man. I was there in Orlando 4 years ago. I was at Universal Studios, yeah, and I did the whole buzz, with the diner and the DeLorean, and I was there, man. I bigged it up. That was basically it. My one and only trip to the United States. Hopefully more to follow, guys. More to follow. I'm after dumping a bit of excess cargo. I'll be looking to pick up a little bit of freight on the way again. My recent Kai Havertz video, I got 1,000 views. It's been checked by YouTube for, it's under review, yeah, for monetization. So hopefully that'll get passed. I don't think there was anything playing in that. Maybe a little bit of music came in at one point for a second or two, but no, I don't think there was anything playing there. Should be okay once they have their check done. But yeah, poor Aaron Ramsdale, man. I mean, he hadn't played him for almost 3 months. Then he brings him on against Brentford only because David Raya is cup tied and Raya can't play. You know what I mean? Scott, sleep well. Take it easy, man. Stay off the drum kit. Or whatever you got going on down there. Take it easy, man. And thanks for joining the stream, yeah. I appreciate it. And thank you for your comments. And take care of yourself, yeah. And sleep well. I have Thursday off, so that'll be a bit more of a normal day. All right, man. I'm working later, so I got to kind of do a stream now because I'm trying to push my channel. I'm trying to push the envelope. On Thursday, I am on Anthony Herbert's channel, I think at like 10 p.m. So that day I'm going to do a bit of streaming too. But yeah, big up, Scott, man. And thank you for your support. Yeah, I appreciate it. And like I said, stay off the jump kit, man. Like where you are, it's like what time? It's like after midnight. So just stay off the drum kit or whatever else they're doing down there. You know what I mean? You probably have the banjo and maybe like you have the tin whistle. You know what I mean? You've got it all lined up. Like in the spoons, you've got the spoons. Like have a kind of a percussion set going on. You've got everything and have like the piano and, this may be where you'll create your best music, and be inspired by the Beatles' latest song. You know what I mean? All right, man, listen, enough crap talk from me. You sleep well, yeah? And you take care of yourself, Scott. And I appreciate your support on my channel. And I really hope that you're doing well, that you're enjoying your time off. All right, Scott, and thanks for your support. Take care, man. He's a good guy, guys. Scott's a good guy. You know what I mean? He's a good guy. It is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He's a good guy. Trying to find a song there, guys. 1 second. I'm listening to a bit of music as I'm talking about music with Scott. I'm listening to music myself. To soothe the savage beast. The savage beast being me. All right. See you later, Scott, man. Take care of yourself. Big up, man. And thanks for joining the stream, yeah. And have a good sleep. There he goes, guys. Off like a thief in the night. Scott Kirk. Disappearing. fading out of view. Jeez, I'm feeling very philosophical today. I need one more subscriber, guys, to get to 1,880. So who's that going to be? I'm going to pick him up at work today. But poor Ramsdale, man, you got to feel for him. He's been hard done by, in my opinion. He's very ruthless. He only played against Brentford because Raya is cup tied and can't play. That must be quite an insult to. Yeah, I don't think Ramsdale is going to play again. Maybe he might not play until January. Like if Arsenal beat Lens tomorrow, then the game against PSV Eindhoven, the result doesn't matter. So maybe then he'll be used then in that game to give Raya a rest, not to have to travel over. That's mad though. Yeah, I agree with that though. I think injuries did hurt Arsenal last season. They did hurt us in the title race last season. And I think, it's hard to imagine Arteta letting Ramsdale go in January, mid-season, when we don't have a replacement. That is what it is. All right, I'm back, guys. Taking a little bit of breather there. But Ramsdale, man, seriously, I actually feel for him, man, a little bit. You know what I mean? Can't say any more than that about it, man. It's been a tough for him, man, and he's been treated now like I don't know what. Anyway, man, here we go into the football news. Gary O'Neill says Wolves' defeat on Monday to Fulham has finally turned me against VAR. Hits and misses. Wolves cursed by constant VAR controversy. People's livelihoods are being impacted. Yeah, Gary O'Neill, the Wolves manager, he's really going in on VAR here. The pressure, the pressure on managers, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of pressure coming on VAR at the moment. Yeah, it's under investigation as such. You know what I mean? VAR is under investigation. I mean, a lot of people are putting pressure on it. But yeah, that's how it is. It's amazing how quiet things go sometimes in life, guys. Even if you're living in a city like but yeah, the controversy with VAR rolls on and on and on, guys. The Wolverhampton Wanderers situation. Yeah, Gary O'Neill, guys, the Wolves boss, turns against VAR after reading ref admitted errors in Fulham defeat. Gary O'Neill has revealed referee Michael Salisbury admitted officials were wrong to award Fulham their first penalty in Wolves' 3-2 defeat. Wolves boss also said officials conceded they should have sent off Tim Ream for a second yellow card and Carlo Vinicius for his clash with Max Kilman. Yeah, why are they admitting these things? Is he forcing it on them or what? I don't understand. O'Neill says he's trying to remain calm after meeting with the referee following Wolves' loss to Fulham, with controversial VAR decisions once again going against the side in their 3-2 loss on Monday. The Wolves boss rewatched several incidents from their 3-2 loss at Craven College with the match officials and revealed referee Michael Salisbury and his officiating team admitted to 3 errors. O'Neill conceded he may be at the end of his tether with VAR, telling Sky it's always been for VAR. But I think it's causing a big problem at the moment. Yeah, obviously it's frustrating for him. Yeah. I mean, it goes without saying. You know what I mean? It goes without saying it's frustrating. I mean, I would be annoyed. You know what I mean? I'm managing a big football club here. The difference they're making to my reputation, the club's progression up the league, people's livelihoods is huge. It can't be all with the technology. in the best league in the world. It can't be okay. We should discuss the game really, but unfortunately we have to discuss this. Yeah, I think the thing is, though, it's not just this game he's talking about. There's been many games like that where things have gone a bit. Wolves have got, yeah. All right, guys, I'm back. How are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're having a nice day so far. That you've had a good start to the week. That yesterday, Monday, was okay for you guys. Yeah, big up, guys. I'm working. I'm working the evenings now at the moment, so I'm trying to do a bit of content in the daytime, man. But the whole Aaron Ramsdale situation, I don't know where to start with it, guys. Honestly, I mean, Scott was on earlier, as you saw, guys. He gave his opinions on things, but I have to say, Aaron Ramsdale was hard done by, in my opinion. He's been hard done by. And Arteta has been absolutely ruthless in his treatment of Aaron Ramsdale. Ramsdale's still a young guy, you know. I know the thing about his dad and this and that, but that was obviously a father looking after his son. Not that it's right or wrong in the situation. It wasn't a good idea to be doing that. But as a father looking after his son, and what can I say? Yeah. I mean, it's been hard on Ramsdale. Let's be honest about it. Two people watching, guys. Welcome along to my stream. I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're doing good. I wish I could do an evening stream tonight, guys, but unfortunately I have to do a day stream because I'm working the evenings. I'm off on Thursday, though, and on Thursday I will be doing some live streaming throughout the day. It's the last day of the month, guys, the last day of November. So I will be doing some live streaming on Thursday. And on Thursday night, I'm going to be on Anthony's channel, guys. United Football TV. So I'm going to be guesting on that channel, I think at 10 p.m. on Thursday night. So that's all good. But I'm going to be creating my own content on Thursday anyway, boosting my channel, the last day of the month. Give it that extra boost before the end of the month. And hopefully do better than I did last month, Trying to boost my channel a little bit. That's why I'm on now. It's a quiet one now, but Thursday, last day of the month, should be a cracker. I'm also going to do a preview of the game tomorrow. I'm also going to do a preview of the game tomorrow. Arsenal, of course, taking on Lens. So I'll do that tomorrow morning before work at the same time as today, like about 11. And then I'll create the content on Thursday, and then I'll be guesting on Anthony's channel. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it, being a guest on someone's channel. What a terrible voice. Do you ever try to find that song you like, but then you hear the person singing it has a terrible voice? But let's see, maybe this one is better. Yeah, but Wolverhampton, anyway, guys, going back to the story with Gary O'Neill, Wolverhampton have been wronged on so many occasions. They've lost 7 points in total on 5 separate incidents. So I understand Gary O'Neill, the Wolves manager, being frustrated. I mean, 5 separate incidents and they've lost 7 points. I mean, it's a lot of, I swear to God. Yeah, they're just not checking things, Let me actually watch that game and see what was going on there. Seems to be a highly controversial game, the Wolves match. Let me have a look at it and see what was going on. Yeah, there was definitely... Wolves have been very unlucky, though. I mean, that 3-2 loss away to Fulham. They've had 5 different things kind of going against them, though. They've lost 7 points in total. It's a bit tough, yeah. Right, let's have a look. Fulham Wolves. All right, let's see. Fulham versus Wolves. See what was going on in this one, guys. I haven't had a chance to look at this yet, but Gary O'Neill is incensed about that whole result. Here we go, Craven Cottage. Good play from Fulham at the beginning, guys. Willian, Robinson, good link-up play. And 1-0. Big start from Fulham, guys. And we'll be with the finish. Mitrovic is not there for Fulham at the moment, so everybody has got to contribute with goals. Wang for Wolves, so close. Great effort. The woodwork saved the Wolves, guys. Cracked it against the crossbar. Semedo, Elgar. Bellegarde again. Good cross and a brilliant goal for Wolves. What a goal. What a header. That was a great goal by Wolves. Oi. That was very soft. But that was a very soft penalty, if it was a penalty, yeah. That was very soft. I'm watching the highlights of the Fulham Wolves game, guys. Willian scores with a penalty. They're calling him the veteran now. Penalty for Wolves. Yeah, that's a foul, son. Wang powers it past. 2-2, guys. Here come Wolves. Here come Fulham. Oh, God. That wasn't a penalty. But that wasn't a penalty, though. Seriously. That wasn't a penalty, man. Yeah, guys, I saw the highlights. I understand why Gary O'Neill is frustrated. Yeah? That wasn't a penalty. You know what I mean? Disgusting, actually. That was a disgusting decision. Seriously, man, I don't use that often, but that was just, they were robbed. That was not a penalty, like. That was a disgusting decision, man. He threw himself into the player. He threw himself at his feet. And it was minimal contact. That was a disgusting decision, man. I'm serious. That was the biggest lot of crap I've ever seen. Pardon my French, guys. That wasn't a penalty. Do you know what I mean? Don't talk to me. That's all I'll say about that. Crap. That wasn't the right decision, eh? That wasn't a penalty. Ridiculous. 14 views, not bad. Let's keep this moving on. Let me get the word out there, guys, that I'm live on my channel. Let's boost this baby. All right, guys, big up yourselves, huh? But yeah, it is what it is. A bit of madness going on there, guys. And Gary O'Neill has a point. He has a point. I saw the highlights. I mean, the second one, the penalty to win the game for Wolves. Seriously, that was not a penalty, in my opinion. It was disgusting. You know what I mean? All right, guys, delighted to say that I have been joined by one of my number one fans, a man that thinks that I am the greatest YouTuber that ever lived. And I could be. I mean, let's be honest. You know what I mean? I am one of the greatest YouTubers probably that ever lived. A man that recognizes that. Stapes himself, the big man. I don't know why he calls himself Stapes 22. That's a story for another day. He's got a checkered past, I think. That's the thing. Stapes' past is checkered. You know, he's like mysterious. You wouldn't know what was going on earlier when he was a younger man, but look, that's his own business. England's number one. Have to keep him. He's better than Raya. Yeah, I mean, people said about his performance last time out, man. I mean, what do they expect? He hasn't played for let's see. He hasn't played since the 3rd of September. And now it's the end of November. So he hasn't played for well over 2.5 months. And people are wondering why. You know what I mean? People are wondering why. 22 is my age. No, it's not. That's maybe half, yeah? Maybe half. I'm only joking, man. I'm going to stop there, otherwise I'm going to lose a friend. Jesus, it's half my age. I don't mind telling you. It's half my age. Jesus, am I really that old? Where did all the years go? What happened, Stapes? One day I looked in the mirror and I was 20 years older. It's like I need a DeLorean, man. I need to jump into the DeLorean and go back in time. Seriously, man, what happened? What happened to the OSG, man? What is it about midday? Everyone seems to come online at about midday. I had a date last Sunday, man. Had a little date with a lady. She sent me a text message a while ago. What did she say? She sent me a text message a while ago. I think we want different things. You're a nice guy. Thanks for spending the day with me. Goodbye. We spent 4 hours together, guys. I think we want different things. What's she talking about? Women, I swear to God. I swear to God, guys. Women, you don't know what they be talking about. I think we want different things. Women, I swear to God. You're nearly there. You're nearly at 43 now. You're the exact same age as me, man. But I think I'm older than you, right? 22 is my lucky number. Jesus, I get the lucky number myself. Lucky number 7 or something like that. But yeah, big up States, man, for the comments anyway. And yeah, you must have enjoyed that win at the weekend, yeah. I mean, Havertz scoring. We got the 3 points in the bag. Are you going to the Lawns game tomorrow? I remember I said that to you before, yeah, because my man Dre is going. I got to text him tomorrow. See, can he record some content for me? But yeah, he's going, man. I don't know. He's a cool guy. Dre is a cool guy, man. He's going to the game tomorrow. Aaron Ramsdale, I think he's going to be going out the door. I think Wolves making an offer for him. They didn't say how much it was, but it was rejected. I would definitely say that, yeah, you know what I mean? I would definitely say that his time as an Arsenal player, I think, is numbered there. But it's the actual Arteta is a little bit ruthless, when it comes to these things. He's like mad ruthless about things. I just don't understand the whole. Arteta is just ruthless. You know what I mean? There's no kind of rhyme or reason to it. He's cutthroat. Like they only gave him a new contract last May. Does he honestly expect him to be happy? Yeah, it was meant to be a loan offer, yeah. Meant to be a loan offer. But do they honestly expect Ramsdale to be happy with the way things are at the moment? Do you know what I mean? Can't expect him to be happy the way things are at the moment. Do you know what I mean? He's down the pecking order, like. He's not our number one goalkeeper. I don't think anybody would be happy in that situation. That's my own opinion, anyway. I don't think anybody would be happy in that situation. But it is what it is. I don't think anybody would be happy in that situation. Being cut off like that after getting a new contract in May. A loan offer, but I mean, does Arteta really think he's just going to be the number 2 like that and come in and play every so often? His international career, you know what I mean? Like the Brentford fans were singing at him, you're England's number 4. That's what it's turning into. You know what I mean? It's tough on Ramsdale, I think, anyway. I think Arteta's very cutthroat, man. Yeah, I love Ramsdale too. I have a bit of time for him. Love Ramsdale, but if Arteta makes the team better, I ain't going to worry about individuals. Yeah, it's business, yeah. It's professional football. They have contracts. You know, it's you know what I mean? The player takes what he wants out of it, the manager takes what he wants out of it. But at the end of the day, it's business. I hear you, man. I hear you. He's a young player, though. It's tough on him. But I hear you, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like the same happened to Bernd Leno when Ramsdale came in, yeah. Now it's happened to him with Raya coming in. I don't know, but yeah, Lons, we need to win. I've been saying that about all the games recently that we need to get victory, yeah, but we really need to win this one. Then we'll be qualified. If we beat them tomorrow at home, we'll be qualified. But for me, they are the second best team in the group. They are the biggest threat as such. I think they're the second best team. They beat us already in France. Maybe with a little bit of luck, the wheels came off for us. We might have got a little bit unlucky in that game against them in France. But in my opinion, they're a good team, and they are the second best team in the group. Definitely the biggest threat to us. PSV and Sevilla are, you know what I mean? So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me just have a rice cracker there, guys. I'll put on my meat and a bit of rice cracker. Want to put a bit of muscle on, guys, you got to know a few things. You know what I mean? Rice crackers, good for you. You know what's good too as well? A trip to Thailand. When I get back to Switzerland and I get working and I get money together and maybe a year down the line, I'm going to go for a couple of weeks in Thailand. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm going to be getting up to, guys. I don't have to spell it out the way. What do you think about the whole Stapes? I don't know that you check it out, man, but what did you think about what Gary O'Neill was saying, the Wolves manager? The game with Fulham. They're going back through it, yeah, and they say that all the VAR decisions that have went against Wolves has cost them 7 points. They've had 5 different incidents. I mean, that penalty yesterday, the winning goal for Fulham, that wasn't a penalty, man. Watch the highlights tapes if you haven't seen it. He just runs into the guy's foot and falls over like a fairy. That is not a penalty. Do you know what I mean? That's how I see things anyway. That was not a penalty. That was not a penalty. Simple as. 3 people watching. Welcome along, guys. I'm waking up with G. I got up at around 10:30. I'm only working at 5. So I have a bit of time to make a bit of content. And that's what I've been trying to do, yeah. I've been trying to push my channel a little bit further this month as I did last month. I just want to improve my statistics on last month, yeah. I want to have like better views, better ratings, more subscribers, this kind of thing going on. That's what I'm trying to do, yeah. I'm trying to push the channel out as best I can. It is what it is. If Wolves go down or miss out on European football by less than 7 points, can they sue? Exactly. You know what I mean? That's the question, but they've had repeated things against them. Yeah, they've had 5 different incidents. In the end, Gary O'Neill is just like, I got to stay quiet, you know. He's trying to stay calm. He's trying to stay quiet out in the interview after the game. But he spoke to the referee and after the game, yeah, and the referee actually admitted that he himself should have been called to the monitor to check some of the VAR decisions, and he wasn't. That just adds to the frustration. That just adds to the feeling of like they've been wronged. You know what I mean? Simple as. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It's tough on Wolves, though. It's tough on them. And I mean, I understand their manager's frustration as well. The second goal, yeah, like Willian scored 2 penalties in that game, yeah. Former Arsenal player Willian. He scored 2 penalties in that game, yeah. But the second one, both penalties well taken, yeah. But the second one, nowhere near a penalty. The winning goal, yeah. The 3-2 for Fulham. That was disgraceful. Seriously. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. The headbutt he is on about, yeah, the headbutt. The headbutt, yeah, but there was the penalty as well at the end, man. He just tripped on the guy's foot and he went down like with no contact almost. Seriously, it was just like he just fell over. I swear to God, man. And you could see that the Wolves player was like playing fairly and looking to get at the ball. And then the man just ran into him and tripped over his foot. Honestly, man. He looked at the player and then ran into him. And they gave it. Yeah, the headbutt as well. And the headbutt. Seriously, man. It's like desperation from Fulham, though. They were going over looking for penalties the whole time. Mitrovic isn't playing, yeah? So they need to get the goals from somewhere else. And they're cheating. I mean, that's all I can see about it. The way their manager celebrated at the end of the game when they got the 3 points, I mean, when they got the winning goal, if I was Gary O'Neill, I would be absolutely fuming. You know what I mean? I would be fuming. Simple as. Yeah, tonight, Jerry and Messi. Yeah, he did, and he scored a good goal, yeah. He scored a good goal. And he wasn't too bad defensively either. He wasn't too bad defensively, but he scored a good goal, yeah. He scored a good goal. He looks completely different though, man. His hair is so long now. But yeah, he had a good game, man. It was a good goal. A good goal from him. Definitely. He took it well, yeah. And he obviously enjoyed it, eh? A lot of Irish people staying at the hotel at the moment, Stapes. And you wouldn't believe it, guy. I got a couple of good tips yesterday off one of them, yeah. But he's actually a Spurs fan. But he's from the west of Ireland, yeah. I'm from the south, yeah. He's from the very west, like the countryside, yeah, in the middle of nowhere. So he came over and with the wife and the 2 kids, and he's a Spurs fan. He doesn't like Mikel Arteta. He wasn't mincing his words, but he's an alright guy, yeah. He's an alright guy. And he gave me a few pounds. JJ is his uncle. JJ Okocha. That right, is it? JJ Okocha was a fantastic player. JJ Okocha was top-notch player. Excellent. JJ was an excellent player, man. Yeah, JJ Okocha. Sure, everyone knows JJ, man. Excellent player, huh? Excellent player. That's his uncle. He's obviously been training with him. But yeah, loads of Spurs fans at the hotel, man. An Irish guy, one of them. I was wondering why they came to London. I was like, guys, you're not going to win anything, so why did you turn up? Like, you know what I mean? Then they lost the game as well. It's madness, bye. Anyway, that's Spurs fans for you, bye. So good they named him twice. Exactly. JJ. You know what I mean? JJ Okocha. Excellent player though, man. Excellent player. Just listen to some Irish music there as I'm doing the stream, just to keep myself pepped. I've been up since like 10:30, which is a lot since I go home late at night every night. I passed through Clapham Junction last night, there was like 3 paddy wagons, 3 meat wagons, picking guys up on a side street. I don't know what they were doing, but the cops were all over them, And then afterwards, about 10 minutes later, I was waiting for the bus, and I saw the 3 vans heading out towards where Clapham Junction train station is, like up the main road, up the high street, with the boys in the back. So I know what was going on there, but they had major reinforcements called in. The police. 3 whole vans came, you know what I mean? So whatever was going on there, I saw him talking to the fellas. I saw him checking them. And then they took him off. So, yeah. That time of night, boys, what would they be doing out up the street like that? You know what I mean? Clapham is a rough old spot. At night, Clapham Junction is diddly music. Is that what you call it, is it? Diddly music. All right. Easy now, easy, man. You know what I mean? Ease up now. Ease up on the old diddly. All right? Diddly music. Ease up on the diddly anyway. I think I need to straighten my teeth finally. I think it's too late now, though. Anyway, the old diddly music. Yeah, enough of the diddly. I tell you, it's good music for drinking pints today. It's good pinting music. Like, I only got water now, guys, but it's good pinting music. When you're pinting, listen to the old Irish music. It's good music for the old dancing. You know, with the ladies. You'll be like that. Got the pint in one hand, put the arm around her waist, and you're like that. You know what I mean? That's it, boy. That's what it's all about, Stapes. This is how I do it, lah. Point, hand, this height, bring it in on the waist, and then you're like that. That's how you do it, boy. And you all diddly, and you're like that then, diddling yourself. Then at least when you go home, you won't be diddling on your own. You'll have someone to diddle it for you. Come on, that was a good one, man. Admit it, that was a good one, right? At least when you go home, then she's diddling on it for you. You don't have to diddle it yourself. And all diddly eye, you know what I mean? She can pet your snake for you, and things are grand. You know what I mean? Petting the old snakey. So there it is, guys. Alright. The old diddly. The old Irish didzer. Just a quiet stream at the moment, guys. Nothing really going on. Me and Stapes chatting about life. Diddly music. Yeah, that's what it is. Diddly music. Wolves got a couple suspended for the Arsenal game last night. Yeah, it's good news, huh? Good news, man. But we should beat them. I mean, we should beat them, right? I mean, we should have enough in the locker to beat them. We should have enough in the locker to beat them, yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's good news. It's good news that they're missing a couple of players. So there you have it, guys. But a nice relaxed stream with the old school gunner. Big up to Stapes. He likes, but do you like the diddly music, Stapes? And would you have a pint of Guinness on a night? Stapes, listen to me. More than likely, I'll be leaving in 2 months to Switzerland. February the 3rd. So, maybe one night, I don't know. We can organise it. Maybe I could come and see you for a drink. I know you live with your son too, yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to go nuts. But maybe one night I could come out to yours and we could have a drink. You know what I mean? Maybe create a bit of content. I don't know. Whatever you think. I don't know, man. You let me know, yeah? It would be nice to meet up, you know what I mean? It would be nice to meet up. And yeah, that would be a cheap option as well, you know what I mean? Because London is expensive. I'm trying to save up money before I go. But we'll see. We could go for a pint in a local as well, one or two, and then maybe, have a drink at your place or something. I don't know, man. Let me know. So I've only got a house here. Like, I mean, it's not exactly, ideal. We can try Havertz and goal against them now. That's it. We should try a few different things against them. Yeah, we have that opportunity. We should definitely try a few different things against them. How's the dating world going anyway, Stapes? How's your love life, man? How are you getting on with that? I had a date Sunday. It was like something out of a horror movie. I need one more subscriber to get to 1,880. I'm going to try to get that today and work. I'm going to annoy the hell out of people. All right, let's keep this going anyway, guys. Let's get those watch hours up. Let's get those watch hours up. I'm going to stream forever on my channel. 15-hour live stream coming up on Thursday, guys. Make sure you check it out. We can try Havertz and goal, but that's a good idea, I think that's a good. I can't see what could go wrong there. I can't see what could go wrong. You know what I mean? slow stream going ahead, guys. 1 second. I'm just taking a pit stop and then I'll be back. All right, Anthony, what's going on, man? I was just out training the weasel. I'm back. Got you a couple of subs yesterday, Anthony, man. Boom. That's how I roll. I pushed it out. Yeah, I mentioned it to people in work. I put it all out on my WhatsApp. A promise is a promise, yeah. A promise is a promise. So you're up over the 900, man. You're going strong. And the guys that sub, they're football fans, they'll actually watch the content, which is what you want, yeah. You don't want people that are just subbing and they won't ever even look at it. I have a lot of subs like that. People that sub, but they don't have any interest. They're not the subs you need. You need football fans. Then it just happens naturally. I've got a little community now, but that's what you need, Anthony, man. But big up yourself, man. And thank you for that, yeah. You're off to work now. Yeah, I'm working as well at 5. So I'll be going to off to work soon myself. I'm working at 5 until 11. Yesterday I did 4 till 11 in a bar and restaurant. It was nuts, man. It was nuts. I had to go into the office at one point and tell them to come out. Yeah, there was 3 of them in there sitting around laughing. I had to tell them to come out and actually help us. You know what I mean? Because there was like an events, an award ceremony on, an event on there's a brewery close by, like close by to the hotel, and they host these work award ceremonies. So we had like about 50, 60 people in the bar then, and the bar was completely packed. People drinking all over the place, taking up all the tables in the restaurant. People then were coming for dinner. It was just, do you know what I mean? Mayhem for like about an hour and a half. But then it calmed down. But one of the lads went up. He got dressed up in a tux. One of the boys going to the awards. He got dressed up in a tuxedo. He went out. About 2 hours later, he came back. It must have been a free bar. He was absolutely drunk out of his mind, like dangerously drunk. Yeah. Then he went outside and he tried to urinate up against the side of the hotel in front of the glass windows where people are having their food. So the security went out and they brought him back in. And then he was kicking the lift and he was this and he was that. It must have been a free bar, I'd say, yeah, because the guy was just absolutely demented drunk. He was demented. I don't know what he was drinking by, but it was hard stuff. Like I said, he was demented. You know what I mean? So it must have been a free bar, must have been an open bar, yeah, at this event. Because he was in an awful state. Anyway, is what it is. Yeah, but there was kids in the restaurant at the time, yeah. That's what I had a problem with. I'm not painting myself out to be a saint, guys. You know what I mean? I've done things in my life I'm not proud of. But yeah, there was kids in the restaurant, man. There was kids in the hotel. But yeah, the guy was incredibly drunk, incredibly drunk. And that's all there was about it. Listen to a bit of the Dubliners now, guys, as I'm waiting. Just finishing off the stream. Gonna keep going maybe till 1:15. I'm already showered. I'm ready for work anyway. I got up earlier and I showered just to wake myself up as well. So I got the shower out of the way. And now I'm gonna just go another maybe 35 minutes. And then I'm gonna get ready for work. That's basically it, guys. That's how I like to do things, That's how I roll. You know what I mean? Have a good day at work anyway, man. It's snowing in Switzerland. Is it? All right, guys, I'm back. Big up yourselves. Just had to take a phone call there. Sorry about that. Busy man. You know how it is. I'll be heading off to work in a while, getting ready. But yeah, for now, I do a little bit of stream and I want to bring a little bit of content to my channel. And that's basically it. That's my plan. I'm a diehard when it comes to making content on my channel, guys. I'll do everything I can to make it as a YouTuber. I will beg, borrow, and steal to make it to the top. So yeah, there we go. But Gary O'Neill, the Wolves boss, I think he has a point. Like, the way they were treated, Jamie Carragher, honestly, you have to respect people's opinions, but you know what I mean? He's a bit of a moody one at the best of times. I'll need to see this head, but I want to see this head, but I need to see how bad this is. Great ball by Awobi, guys. 7 minutes. Mateus Cunha, guys, equalising for Wolves. Great wing play. And that's how you do it. I'm looking for the headbutt, guys. I want to see where it is. Still haven't seen that headbutt, though. Wolves against Fulham. Still live anyway, guys. I see 3 people tuning in. Welcome along to my stream, guys. I hope you're keeping well. Smash the like in this video for me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm just doing a little bit of content before I go to work. I will also be creating content tomorrow. I will also be creating some content tomorrow because I will also be creating some content tomorrow, guys. A preview to our game against Lons. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there with the stream. I got to get to work. It's been a quiet one. Thank you to everybody for comments. Thank you to Scott. Thank you to Stapes. And thank you to Anthony. Yeah, big up yourselves, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow doing a stream at 11 in the morning before I go to work, from 11 to 1, a 2-hour stream. Ahead of our Champions League clash against RC Lawns. Then Thursday, I will be doing some content throughout the day. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. And then on Thursday evening, I will be guesting on one of doing a collab with Anthony Herbert. I think it's Football United is the channel, but we're going to be checking that out, guys. So I'll be doing a bit of a collaboration. So take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon, yeah? Thank you for your support. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.